how to sight sing. Hey everyone, it's John here, and in today's video, we're going to go over 10 tips and tricks for sight singing music. Sight singing music simply means to sing music at sight without preparation. Before we get started, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps out the channel in a massive way, so thank you so much. The first tip on this list is to familiarize yourself with a variety of rhythms. I mean, if you see a tricky rhythm in music, like a dotted rhythm or a triplets, familiarize yourself with it. Memorize how it sounds, practice the rhythm with a metronome. I mean, there are plenty of ways to practice this, but music is a bunch of notes and rhythms on a page, and if you are familiar with the rhythms, it's easier to perform the tricky rhythms at sight. So, number 2 of 10 is to memorize your key signatures. When you know your key signatures, it's easier to figure out what key the song is in, which is super important when you're trying to sight read. One of the first things you should do when sight singing is look at what key the song is in. I don't know about you, but I love using solfege. I know that's not really useful if you don't know what key the song's in, because you don't know what note do is. So anyways, number 3 of 10, very closely related to number 2, is memorize your scales. If you want to do 1 out of the 10 on this list, do this one. There's really no explanation for this one, it just takes work, so memorize your scales. Number 4 is to practice without a safety net. Very important. If you are spot checking on a piano when you're practicing sight singing, it's hurting you. I had a choir director once who said whenever we got new music, this is your first time and your only time to sight sing this song, so make it count. And I'm super happy he said that, because it made myself and all the singers really commit. Now, going back to the general idea of number 4, practicing without a safety net, that really just means you have to be put in situations where you are sight singing without a crutch. Hopefully that's not during a performance, but next time you are in a choir rehearsal and you get new music, take that quote from earlier and truly try your best. Make your mistakes bold, because you only get one chance to sight sing. Because the second run through, you're more familiar with the song than you were from before, so after the first run through, it's just practicing. Number 5 of 10. Practice sight reading different types of music. You could take that tip in many ways, but here's an example, a simple example. If you only practice sight singing slow songs, and then all of a sudden you need to sight sing a fast song, that's going to be hard. So practice sight reading different types of music. Number 6 of 10 is to examine the piece you're sight reading. I touched on this a little bit earlier with looking at what key the song's in. You could also examine things like the time signature, like is it in 4/4, 3/4, 6/8, the range, how high does the song go, how low does the song go, and the tempo. At the beginning, there's a whole bunch of Italian tempo terms, so it's very smart to look at those things and examine them before you start singing. Number 7 is to practice your ear training and intervals. I used the website www.musictheory.net, and I just practice identifying intervals after hearing them played. It's like flashcards, and it's very useful. Number 8 is to hear the song in your head before you sing. Depending on how much time you have, analyze as much as you can of the piece and how it sounds before you sing. When I had my auditions to get into college for music, that was like 10 seconds. But if a choir director is working with, let's say, the altos, and you're not an alto, you've got plenty of time to be thinking about your part until it's your turn to sing. Number 9 is to breathe and relax. If you're nervous or you tell yourself you're nervous, you're probably gonna make more mistakes. And finally, number 10 is if you make a mistake, just keep going. Another quote from a different choir director, a lot of choir director quotes in this video, but anyways, he said, if it's in the chord, praise the Lord. Alrighty, so just have fun. I hope these tips were useful, and with that said, Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, make sure to destroy that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. And also destroy the share button if you think someone else would find these tips useful. And if you want to, check out my new website. I just posted it a couple days ago, www.johnshawshop.com. You don't have to buy anything, but I would really appreciate it if you could just check it out. I've never designed a website before, so let me know if it's good, if it's ugly. Any feedback would be appreciated. So anyways, thank you so much. That's it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.